Welcome to Three Steps. This is the first part in a three-part interview with KJ Middlebrooks. He's an actor and a producer in Hollywood and a very dear friend of mine. In this one, we're discussing standards and his views on standards and how he came to discover his. The other thing we're going to discuss is a parallel that he makes between being a man and a role he gets asked to play a lot as an actor. Finally, we're going to have this conversation about a phone call he had with his dad and the surprise result he got from being in a position of not knowing what he was doing. So, let's stop wasting time and let's get into it. So, hello, I'm John. This is KJ.
Hi.
So, KJ, you want to introduce yourself? Tell them who you are?
Yeah, hi. I'm KJ Middlebrooks. I'm a writer, actor, producer here in Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah. So the conversation is, being a man, masculinity, that conversation. Yes. So, do you, what does being a man mean to you, or, yeah?
Being a man to me is knowing your own measuring stick. And if you're aware of your own measuring stick, as in your own standard, when you are living your life by your standard versus some other man's standard or any other person's standard, and just being present to, the way my dad put it was, when you go to bed at night, are you proud of yourself? And the only way you know if you're proud of yourself is if you know your own measuring stick. Because you might have cleared somebody else's bar, but did you clear your bar? Did you do what was right for you that day? Do you do, what lets you lay down at night and sleep well and not be in your head of, whoa.
I like that. That's really fucking awesome.
Yeah, right on.
That's great, man.
Yeah,
that's great. On that note, what does masculinity mean to you?
As someone who went to an all-male college and also pledged a fraternity, I'm very aware of, and also being out here as an actor, I'm very aware of what the stereotype of masculinity is, of strength, of power, of a warrior. I am glad to live in a time where that is being expanded, and there are other lenses and filters of what masculinity can be, and similar to, I can say this, blackness. As an actor, I am often hired to be a black guy, interestingly enough.
Right.
However, that person that hires me is often trying to tell me what blackness is.
Right.
And what I've had to learn to do as an actor is point out that by virtue of the fact that it's coming out of my mouth makes it black.
Yeah.
There aren't certain things that are black. It's not like, and to some degree, the stereotype of blackness often are some of the dumbest things in terms of, well, if you're black, then you speak this certain way. Or if you're black, then you don't do, it's like, who decided those are the things that denote blackness?
Right.
So again, by virtue of the fact that I'm doing it, that I'm saying it, that makes it a black thing. So I'm finding that is starting to come about in the realm of masculinity. That when you are, again, you know who you are and you are putting that out there, that you can be nurturing, you can be loving, you can wear pink and still be masculine. So I guess the one quality is being centered, I would say, I look at as a masculine quality when you have a sense that you know who you are, as opposed to I'm doing this to please or worry, that I do look at as a masculine quality, a sense of self and comfort in one's own skin as being a masculine quality. And hopefully, I guess, even if a woman had that, I'm trying to think, would I make that a masculine thing on a woman if she had a sense of self or confident? No, I don't think I would. So I guess that's, acknowledging that it's probably the wrapper. Like if I'm looking at someone, it's probably, if it's a man, I'll make it masculine, and if it's a woman, I'd probably make it sexy.
Yeah,
which is probably terrible of me. But I probably would be like, that woman is sexy.
Yeah, right.
But it's just her confident in her own skin. But yeah.
Right on. Did you ever have that moment when you were growing up where you went, I'm a man now, or I'm an adult now?
Yes, I did. I remember probably after I'd been working like a corporate gig for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I had a hard day at work and had come home, and I was living with my girlfriend at the time, and I don't know if we had an argument or whatever, but I ended up sitting somewhere frustrated, knowing that I still had to get up and go to work the next day. And I had a moment of wanting to call my dad. And I called him, and basically what I said to him was, Dad, when I was growing up, you didn't know what you were doing, did you? You were just making it up as you went along.
Yeah.
And I will never forget, he said, you are now an adult.
Right?
Because I had that thought that I'm 25, I'm sitting here, I don't know what to do. My dad was this age when he was talking to me, and it made me realize that if a kid was there, I probably would have been like, oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah, go sit over there, go do this, go do whatever. That is the act that you put on for kids, and that so often as an adult or as a parent, you have the ego, so you're putting on, here's what I'm supposed to look like as an adult. And as a kid, you don't know that. You think, oh yeah, he knows what he's doing. But no, you don't, and you're figuring it out, and you take it step by step. And yeah, so I that was the moment I became an adult, is when I realized I didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
So thank you. I really appreciate the people that have been watching the video and following along with us. I hope you're liking what you're watching. I have lots more interviews with lots of great men, and I'm looking forward to us reaching our 100 subscribers. That's the first mark I'm going for. It's the first benchmark here. So be sure and subscribe, like as many videos as you can, get involved, leave comments down below, and by all means join the Facebook group, and let's have a conversation on Sunday. All right, you take care. See you in the next video.